So this is what I do, lots of demonstrations, all very visual. So I am going to need some volunteers. To fit this in 15 minutes is going to be a challenge, because I can do this talk for 2.5 hours, because that's how in depth it can be. All right. So I'm just going to get right into the nitty-gritty of it. So what I need is, I need a child. I can only see one child. And if that's okay with you. Is Sienna here, Helen?
No, she's
Downstairs. Okay. And 4 adults. So who wants to be a volunteer? Yeah, come down, come down. Yeah, do you want to come down? Come on then. You need to have your mobile phone on you, and the rest not. Yeah? Alright, so just stand here for now and I'll just explain what we're going to do. So through the journey that I've been on, quite a crazy journey, from having a really rare illness to lose my mobility to walking again, I have been unlocked, I'm going to say like inner knowledge that's just come to me throughout the years. So I'm able to channel through, I don't use guides, angels or anything like that, I don't actually believe in them. I always believe in just our own inner knowledge. So I'm unlocking my own knowledge. And through that I'm able to channel frequency and change the frequency of water, of just anything. But we're all able to do this as well. So I teach people this. It's a big course that I do, and it's able to teach people to unlock their own inner knowledge, to be able to change the structure of their own water to create their own healing water. So this is what we do. So we all have a bioelectromagnetic field, and it's all, you know, like our heart is a magnetic pump, and if our heart stops, they use electricity to get it going again. We all have this biofield that comes round in a torus field that goes like this. The bigger our torus field, the healthier our bodies will be, because our cells will start to spin in the correct way. But technology now creates absolute chaos with our biofield. So we've created something to bring in the harmonious frequencies back to the body, so our technology can then start to work for us and not against us. So the demonstrations that I'm going to do today, we're going to demonstrate the auric field of, I'm going to say auric field because people know what that means, but it's like the scientific name is bioelectric field. So I'll measure the field of a person, how it is naturally. I'll do one of a child, because a child is much bigger, and then we'll do with and without phones. All right. So, could I have, what's your name? Charlotte. Charlotte, could you come here from Charlotte, please? So our auric field, and you know when you feel like someone's in your space, you're just like, oh, you're a bit too close to me. It's because your aura picks up energy before you. It's everything picks up our energy from the auric field. So when someone's standing really close to you like that, you're like, oh, it feels really weird. Because it's communicating to your field. So could you stand there for me, Charlotte? So I use dowsing rods to be able, and we do lots of other different things. We've got a more scientific based way of doing it as well. We're doing some light blood analysis as well to show the science of this as also. So the biofield, it should be healthy for adults is past the fingers. So you've got a good 5 foot space, something like that. But a child is huge. It would be probably by that lake. And that's because their life force energy is so new, and so it just pumps in such a different way to adults, and it changes around about the age of 14. So how old are you? 10. So your field will be really big. Okay. So when I get to her aura, can everybody see these? When I get to her auric field, imagine a big bubble around her. They will cross over as if I'm permeating the bubble. And when her field is pushing me away, they will push away like this. Okay. So Charlotte, I'm just going to do yours now. So your aura is really big. So could you walk backwards, but keep an eye on where you are, because there's a table right behind you. Okay. So go where I am here. That's it. So just keep an eye on, because there's a wire as well. That's it. Find the wire, the lady behind you.
I'll watch you, you're right.
So then starting to move slightly. But you can keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. All right. So just come here a minute, Charlotte. Has someone got their phone on them?
It's on flight mode. Shall I turn?
It doesn't matter, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So would you mind her holding
No,
it?
of course not.
Okay. Okay. All right then. So now, this is just to demonstrate. So if you walk towards me. Because the phone's disrupting and making the frequencies in her body really disharmonious, it's taking away her biofield. So walk forward again. Just keep going. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Not going to hurt you. Keep going a bit more. So it's completely took away her electromagnetic field now. Okay. So if you just give the lady back her phone. Okay. If you just hold mine. So you should hold my phone, it's on there. Okay. So now her field has increased because you're walking towards me, it's getting bigger. So if you walk backwards, now, mind the table, mind the lady, mind the wire. So basically, what's happening now is, if Charlotte had her normal phone without any protection on the grass, walking around on her phone to her friends, it wouldn't matter if she had no shoes on, because what's happening there is the electromagnetic force of the Earth and the negative ions from the Earth is completing that bioelectric field that's going around her. As soon as we put shoes on and we're ungrounded, that's when we start to have problems. But understandably, we can't walk around with no shoes and socks up all the time. So that's why we've come up with a way to create a product that harmonises the frequencies that are coming into the body. So we're not completely taking away EMF, because we are EMF anyway. We need EMF and nothing would work. So we're just using the ground earth energy to be able to kind of trick it in a way to keep on circulating that energy field. So then the cells will start to be in a nice formulated circular fashion. So in a couple of weeks' time, we're getting some live blood analysis done on this as well. So we'll have actual pictures to show what's actually happening to the blood while we're holding our phones versus holding the ones with the things on. All you need is literally a drop in a bath, or a couple of drops in a bath, or in you could rub it on you in your body cream or anything like that, and that again will do the same thing as the things that are on the phone. It will start to restructure the biofield and then start to spin the cells in the right way. So the lady that I work with, her name is Dr. Jo Whittaker. She's got a PhD in immunology and oncology. We've been working tirelessly for the last few weeks to try and get the evidence to back all this up. So we've got we're getting some business funding from quite a few quantum physicists, so they're working alongside us as well. So they are just amazed by what we've actually discovered. So,
are they any good?
Yeah. So if you
could I just tell you,
Yeah.
I use magnets for pain, and
Yeah.
I also drink magnetic water.
Okay, shall we test? Shall we see? Yeah. So what I'm going to do,
I just didn't know if it would make any difference.
well, it would be interesting to find out. It's a trace mineral that actually has 24 karat gold into it, along with lots of other minerals. And then again, as the frequency, it connects to the frequency of the water, and then that sends that through the body in a more kind of structured way, and it can get there faster. So, you okay having some of this?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'll leave that there for a second. I will just, I'll do the dowsing rods with you, if that's okay. Are you okay? I can do sitting down if you want to, if you prefer.
I'm alright for a few
Yeah?
minutes.
Okay. So yeah, it's definitely doing something to your field because it's bigger than most. So it's about here. So that's really good because most adults is about end of the fingers or here. So it definitely is doing something.
Changed my life when I discovered.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Should we see the difference with this as well?
So being hooked on painkillers.
100%.
This is just helped. I was interested to come up.
Yeah.
Fascinated with that.
Okay. All right. So now we'll do it again. Yeah. So it's even bigger now. But what's even more amazing, right, is can I just test your field?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you come here, or if you sit down, yeah, sit down.
Just stand there.
You can stand there, that's okay. Excuse me. So is that a smartwatch you've got on there?
Yes.
Just take that off. They really disrupt the field. So it's starting to move a little bit, I can feel it. So you can feel when you enter in someone's field. So it's about there, so put your arm towards me. So that's about normal for an adult. That's actually a really good a good field, all right? So, Helen, would you mind taking that?
I've got a smartwatch on.
Oh, okay, take that. So what I don't want you to do, this is sound weird, but just don't touch this lady here at the minute. There's a reason for it.
Well, because I drink the water.
Okay, ready? So to keep these still, if you walk to me, Helen. Probably a tiny little bit there. So yours is quite good as well, put your arm to me. Very good. Okay, right then. So if you all just, so Helen, if you come here, if you don't mind coming here.
Yep.
All right. So you can sit down, it's okay if you want to sit down. Okay. Yeah? So we'll do your field again. And then, okay, right, so what I want you to do, very strange request. Can you take a hair from your head? Please.
I've never done. I'm a real softie.
Can you do it?
If you want me to.
Yeah.
I won't take a good one. Right, got one.
Almost painless.
Painless, there you go then. Alright. Ah! Okay, here. Right, so what I'm going to do, hold out your arm to me. So what I'm going to do, this hair here that no one can see, I'm going to just stroke this on her hand. Okay? So now what's happened is the frequency intention that's gone from this lady has gone to this lady. And then if you just come here, Helen, and if you just touch her top or whatever, yeah.
That's crazy.
And if someone else wants to come up, anybody else? Right, so now you're in the field of love now. Alright, just measure your field. You got your phone on you? Okay. Alright, so if you come here actually,
Yeah.
so I'll do it while this lady can touch her. So her field
Touch her
is not just yet. Right, so touch her now. And that will just keep growing and growing and growing. So, because what is in that water is basically pure love energy. It's being channeled from nature and embedded into the water. So literally that is the power of love that will just spread from one person to the next, 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 to the next. And that's how powerful that we actually are, how powerful our touch is, how powerful our intention is. So we're going to do one more thing. I need about, what time is it? In this water here is just plain water. So I'm going to check the energy field of this water. It's got a little bit of a one. It's about that far off the glass. Okay. So what I want you to do, and I want someone to keep their eyes open so you don't think that I'm doing anything to it. So I want you to close your eyes. We're going to go through like a mini meditation. Okay. So just close your eyes for me. Okay. Right. So I want you to put your hand on your heart and just take 3 deep breaths for me, please. Just clearing that field, just being in this space. And I want you to hold in your heart now your most amazing, most beautiful memory that you can think of. I want to see you smiling. I want to see those smiling faces, thinking of that memory. Feel the emotion, who you were with, what you were doing, where you were. Being in feeling that memory, bring it into your heart. And what I want you to do now is probably something you've never done before, is I want you to give thanks to all bodies of water, all the water that you can ever think of, for those memories, because without water, those memories would never have existed. And then as a thank you, I want you to place that memory in this glass of water that you've just seen. And with thanks and gratitude for the memories and all the other memories that we'll ever have, all thanks to the water that we completely take for granted. So the whole purpose of what I do, I don't know why I'm still on my knees, is I want to empower people. The whole purpose, every single business that I've had a few over the years, and by trade I'm actually a swimming coach, so it's funny that my two areas of business bring in. And it's all about empowerment. So I want people to actually understand how powerful your mind actually is, and how powerful our love is, and how powerful our intention is. It's not just a word. It's not like, oh, I intend to go to the park today. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to test the energy field of the water now, which has had all our love put into it, just so you can see how amazingly powerful you all are. So that now is filled with everyone's energy, everyone's love, and memories. It'll even be to over here. See how amazing that is? So when you go and drink your glass of water now, I want you to start putting love into it, because it will actually change the structure of the water, and will start to heal your body. It will bring the correct frequency into your body. We can all do this. Like I say, I sell that water, but it's not, you don't have to buy it. You can do it yourself.